Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be, highlighting the 5 lessons I learned from the previous years as concerns writing. So firstly, just in case if you didn't know my name, just kidding. If this is your first time on the channel, this my name is Omanase A Fabami, and aside, being a law graduate, I am of course a writer, and I've been writing professionally for well over a decade. 2024 was actually a very transformative year for me because um I went from what's the word? I went from, being oh, what am I going to do eventually? I'm going to still stick with writing because I had that, full blown moment of, do I want to focus on my big business or do I want to focus on writing? And that had been going on for years. And I mean, last year rather, I had to really like now decide what I really wanted for myself. And of course, here we are. It's been writing since I've been a child, and still writing. I'll forever be writing. That being said, I started my writing agency officially November, yes, actually October, but fully in November 2024. And yes, we've gotten a couple of screenplays to write, and we're still on it. And aside screenwriting, we also do content writing, copywriting, any kind of writing you really need. Just reach out, and I'm going to be your plug. Write to Write Studios, baby. The owner says Write to Write Studios. So it's my baby, and please let it be your baby too. So that being said, you could check Write to Write Studios on Instagram, and you could check me out underscore notes on Instagram. And yeah, basically it's a new year. Let's go together. So yeah, I just had to sit and decide what was best for me, and here I am. Okay, so my very first lesson will be progress over perfection. I had to learn that it doesn't have to be perfect, but the tiny bit of progress is actually what truly and greatly matters. So it was hard, let's not lie. It was very hard embracing imperfection, but it didn't help me grow. I can't count the number of pitches, the number of writing samples, the number of articles I wrote to, just apply for jobs. Oh no, I applied the L out of Shaggy for jobs, kept sending proposals. Oh gosh, I got tired. It's could be tiring. But what I did now notice in the course of doing that, that was even way before I finalized the because I tried to, start my business, my writing agency 2024, because it was still more like, can I do it? Can I not do it? And all of that, right? And then, you know, gosh, I realized one day, I think it was in August ending or early September, first week in September, most likely, or August ending, that I just said I realized since I've actually been, applying for various writing positions and stuff in 2024, my writing had actually improved. And that was actually what pushed me and said, you know what? I'm going to actually start my writing agency finally. It doesn't have to be perfect. Putting myself out here as a writer doesn't have to be perfect. Because if I'm waiting till the day I'm perfect, I will wait till I'm old. Literally, I'll have grey hair. And so that kind of, just gave me the push. And I realized progress over perfection. There was progress. And very, very commendable progress, if I must say. So that being said, I would encourage you from here on to, start where you are. Start small. Yeah. So lesson 2 is going to be the power of silence and focus. So 2024 taught me silence. I'd been learning that since 2023, let's not lie. But 2024, I had to learn the art of silence. At point in time, I just say, left WhatsApp, just social media, and just focused on writing and writing and writing. And when I came back, I'm like, oops, it's noisy here. But then I had to stay online and teach myself to stay online because 24 I knew I was 2025 I knew I was actually going to be leveraging on the power of social media. So but I'm not going to lie, you can stay silent and focused whether or not you're on social media. The idea is your achievements, be quiet about it because it helps you stay focused. Your head will not maybe it's a personal thing, but your head will not swell too much. Ooh, people are praising you and up, at least till you get to that point where you know that okay, you can handle all the noise and whatever it is. And it's not everything you share basically. A lot of things that I have not shared and I don't think I wait to be sharing that I was able to achieve in 2024. So that's just it. And after the it's just being able to stay silent about your achievements. There are some that yes, you should testify. I will tell you that. But there are some that is like I can do without testifying. Is it necessary? No, it's not. So pretty much it. And number oh yeah, self focus. Sorry. So for you to stay focused, you have to let go of all distractions. It could be your phone. There are times I just throw my phone somewhere and zone in on my laptop and just get the work done. And then there are times I really just, ensure I'm all alone, and just do my thing, look for that quiet space. Sometimes I take a walk. Okay, so the thing is, I live very close to the ocean. So sometimes I just like take a walk and just, for 10, 15 minutes, sometimes an hour. On the days whereby as a writer I'm not functioning as I should, let's say an hour, and then I just stay by the water and just take it all in. And by the time I get back, my brain is up and ready to shoot. So that's like we have various ways of getting ourselves to focus. Sometimes, which is now rarely, but in the past, it used to commonly be using music and not all types of music. It's actually like just like four. Okay, it's now four, but initially it was even just one. I can't remember the title of the song. Na, 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 Kaya Bombay. I can't remember the title, but if you know the song, put it in the comment section, please. So that's that. So number three is going to be adaptability is key. Um, hmm. Moving to the UK, firstly, moving to and fro Nigeria, UK 2024 was crazy for me. At the point in time, I actually just stopped writing. And then when I finally fully relocated, even though I still traveled back to Nigeria, back home, and back to the UK and stuff, but at least I knew, okay, I'd finally relocated to the UK at that point. But so that time, my mind was still, oh, I'm here. So I didn't feel the move so much, even though that affected, I'm not going to lie. During that space, I got a job offer and I couldn't do it because the trip alone affected everything. My schedule, everything changed. I couldn't do it. And I'm still paying today because that was some good money. But, 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 the thing is I learned to adapt to situations way faster than I've actually ever adapted in this life, like literally girl. I'm like bring it on, I'm going to adapt. What's goes to us that we sleep, but sleep for an hour, then get up to it, and if there's no time for sleep I get up to it. So I'm going to say yes, I did adapt. And I also learned that learning has to be flexible. It doesn't have to be rigid and all of that. It has to be flexible. So it's not until so now it's not until I sit down at a table and with my laptop. I mind that I ain't working on my phone, but it's 2024. I work the shit out of my phone. So literally, I had to pick up a day job, and sometimes during my break, I don't want to be gisting with nobody. I want to do my personal job because I have a writing agency. So and then I had to and honestly, AI has been my friend because sometimes I want to plan my my schedule and then I can't even get it up to it. So I actually got tasked, or I'm trying to think of a business idea, and I'm like, okay, so what's the feasibility study? AI to the ChatGPT and tasked, very very brilliant stuff. Oh, look at the progression, look at the something markets, look at the trends, and then I'm literally doing that, and then I'm so it's faster for me. So personally, I'm not necessarily a techie person, but I had to 2024. I don't like ChatGPT, but 2024 I loved it. I loved it because it made it faster. Even now, there's the opinion from somebody which I've refused to accept, even though I think it's kind of 60% true, that I'm getting too addicted to ChatGPT because instead of not going to Google to search something, I go to ChatGPT because ChatGPT will not give me, page different or go to this page. Just give me the summary for all the pages. It's a lot easier for me. It will give me reference. For what? So actually, I'm not going to lie, actually learn to adapt to a lot of things. Like, okay, so now I don't have the luxury of time to surf the net. Mind actually enjoy surfing the net, like on a usual day. But 24, even now, I'm sorry, I don't know. And now, after they said I'm now, inched on ChatGPT, I had to like, okay, I once in a while I still surf the net, which is like when I'm just trying to delete it or something because sincerely my schedule is actually always packed. For instance, I was to sleep till 5, then shoot this video 5, between 5 and 6, do editing and all of that, and then guess what, I couldn't sleep. But now sleep was catching me, but guess who is making the video at the scheduled time? Me, because I don't have time to delete it right now. It's just I have a lot of things to do. Is that some things I carry over from the previous day because I already jam packed and put too many activities. So for me, I had to learn that, okay, I might not be able to be a techie person, but I would use it to my advantage. I won't waste my time when I know it can help me. That's being smart, in my opinion. So that's that. And I'm supposed to just tell you while you're adapting to various challenges in life, me having to pick a day job to pay the bills, uh, because freelancing is not something that is consistent. And I realized, babes, you have to pick a day job and all of that and a lot of other things, sincerely. And one thing I just had to learn was resilience, because even on my day job, my first time there wasn't easy. I'm not going to lie. I used medication to take, and it was around the time I also traveled back home. So oh God, it was a lot of things. Like I'm not going to even lie. I had too many things, and it was just too much. But one thing I learned was adapting makes it easier. So the stress on you first reduces, because once you're adapting, you're looking at how to make it easier for yourself. That is what adapting is. Adapting that, oh, so I don't have a choice. This is the situation. Okay, so how can I make it easier for myself? And that's it. So lesson 4 will be time management and prioritization. If you read my article on Medium, you probably would have, an insight to this. So for time management and okay, so I don't know, the video caught somewhere in between. So I was trying to say, being able to juggle multiple roles. Basically, I knew that I had to perform in everything. Family was a thing, career was a thing, even my health, putting myself first. For instance, as you can see my hair, I've not now I'm in UK. Because I've actually not found an hairdresser that has a soft hand. I'm not going to carry my head outside. So as such, I've not had time to loosen my hair and plait it myself. That's why I still on my head. The day I'm going to have food, like about 2 to 3 days to myself, I will do everything, plait it myself. I made this myself, my first attempt. But what am I saying? That's actually even part of adaptability if you look at it. But what am I saying? Please. I learned that having multiple roles, I have to prioritize. I have to not, the times I actually make mistakes eventually till you get used to prioritizing effectively well and managing your time effectively well. But I learned that, oh, this is what I have at hand. This is what I must do. So it's 24 hours we all have. So if you like to pack your 24 hours with 1,001 things to do, you have to know how to manage it and be sure, okay, what is of priority. Firstly, you must eat. Your family must eat, right? You must go to work and make money, because if people don't go to work and make money, you people will not have food to eat. So things like that. And then, oh, your future. Oh, what are things you have to do so that your future is secure for you? Oh, financial management. Oh, this management. Basically, those are like things. Oh, I'm a Christian. My time with God. Things that are, those ones are not. These are things that actually not repeatable for me. Like those are like my five major things. Let me start. God, my family, my career, then academics. I'm still a student. I will keep studying and stuff like that. So I had to learn that. And so also I'm going to say Taskade also helped for one, because it has like a daily planner feature. It helped. Then also I'm more used to having a tiny pad. So I have like numerous pads actually. So in a day I will just speak, and just write what I want to do, and I just like carry it around and stuff like that. So number five is lesson five is going to be delayed gratification and consistency. In 2024, I learned to show up for myself daily. I mean, I've done that on social media space, but I learned to show up for myself daily and put in the hard work every day. I learned that if I suffer now, if I suffer from 2024 to 2026 ending, that 2027 is going to be enjoyment, because I would have put in the solid foundation, the solid work, needed. So, excuse me, please. I was tired. There were times I couldn't do anything, and I beat myself up till I said, I won't beat myself up. That I'm going to just try and figure it out, and eventually I did. And then I started, multitasking and doing things together, and all of that. So I would tell you that long-term goals actually keeping your eyes on the ball. It helps. It helps you push. It helps you push even when it's very tough and hard. And so that being said, that's the end of this video. So what are the key takeaways? I will tell you. Last I said delayed gratification and consistency, time management, prioritization. Three, adaptability is key, of course. Two, the power of silence and focus, and one, progress over perfection. In everything, I will tell you, you should be number one, and your goals are of high importance. And this is how this has actually shaped the approach I'm going to be taking for 2025, which if you read my Medium post, which I'm going to add the link to this video, you would see it and be able to pick one or two things from it, hopefully. So I'm going to invite y'all all to please share your lessons from 2024 and your thoughts and lessons in the comment section. And also my Medium post, please, the link is going to be attached to this video. And kindly like, subscribe, and share this video. And yep, that is going to be that. Thank you for watching. See you. Catch you later.